Hi, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a review of the Katana. The Katana was developed around 1400 AD and was used all the way up until 1870s. I believe it was 75 when feudal Japan disbanded the samurai and the social class. Was this Katana better known as a samurai sword because it was used by the samurai? It is not only a sword, but a social status. Katanas were used by the samurai. It's basically a broadsword or a fighting sword similar to a broadsword, two-handed sword. Many different fighting styles came from this sword, as a lot of you guys know. Of course, anyone who likes lightsabers knows this is sort of what they're based on. George Lucas would have told you. This one's got some gold on it and this nice purple fabric. It has a nice blade. This is an older sword. It's not shiny, but it's, typical metal steel blade. This is a very real sword. The point on the sword is very sharp, and the edges are also very sharp. You can slice with this, you could stab with this. It's got the hand guard on it, on the pommel. I always like samurai swords. I think everybody, when they're a kid, a boy, every little boy wants a samurai sword. Some little girls too. It's probably one of the coolest swords you're introduced to when you're young, and it's still one of my favorite swords. It's probably the most popular sword that people own. And I think that if you had to choose for a sword, it would probably be a katana. I personally like all the different types. They can range in price from, I've seen them for as low as $20. I would question how sharp the blade and the is on a $20 samurai sword. If you want a decent one that has a sharp blade and a sharp point, you're probably gonna have to spend around $80. It's worth it. These types of swords are usually have sharp blades and sharp points. Most of the decent ones run you around $100 or so, even more than that, depending on the detail work you want in both the blade and in the pommel, because they're very much a fashion statement as well as a practical sword. This one right here is a training sword that you can actually fight with. It's metal. It's a real samurai sword. The point on it's actually pretty sharp, so you gotta be careful not to stab something. But the edge is dull, and so you can learn how to fight with it. As you can see, this one has a lot of wear and tear on it from banging and clanking with other ones, and it's even had some damage on the handrail up here. But that's a good idea to get. Those are very cheap. You can get those for about 20 bucks. Make sure it has a dull edge on it and learn how to use it. So that's today's video. Thank you very much. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's doing good. And we will see you next time.